Hey, hey Luna. Hi Donna. Hope you're well. Just wait for a few more to come in. I hope you're well. I decided to go a bit earlier tonight, being it's Saturday, and have a little bit more time up here with you guys. There's a few things. There's a few things that's been coming out today that I've been watching a little bit more, to take my mind off things. But there's a few things. There's a few crazy things that's been going on. I've noticed that SNIFALINA the bitch is back. Let's see what we got already, because it's absolutely going mad. My computer is blowing up. Just bear with me a moment. So who do we have in the house? We've got Luna and Donna, I can see. I'll just wait a little bit more. Just getting the link up ready. I think most people thought I was going to go live at, in half an hour's time, but I thought I'd start a bit earlier means it's Saturday. Oh, Jesus, get rid of all these. Yeah, I saw that. That's something I want to talk about, actually. Not so much going on his channel, but I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in the room, because I've got a few things I do want to get off my chest and say. Hey, German Shepherd Mum, I hope you're well. Yeah, she seems to be sniffing around again. I'll tell you what actually made me laugh is hi Laura, hey Sarah, hope you're well. I had to laugh because I was watching that live that Benny did the other morning, where he actually outed her unwrap, and she was actually in there sending him super chats, maybe hoping that he wasn't going to be, too much, too bad after her. But she's quietened herself down for a little bit. I don't see any mods. Let me see, Sarah. Let me see. Where's my mods? No, I do, Sarah. I'm still trying to work out how I even do it. Let me see. Shit. No. Hello, more people are coming in. Hello, Buddy Coast. I'm just waiting on a few of the mods coming in. I'm trying to work out how to actually get emergency mods done. Right. No, I'll do this. Don't know, Lynn. I think you might have been. I hope I've just modded you there. I'm not sure. I'm happy to talk anyway without the mods in. They'll be here. I'm trying to work out how to do it, don't I? Let's see. Oh, hang on. I might be able to do it like this. Don't know. I am so shit. They'll be in a moment. We've got more and more people coming in. Nah, they'll be in a moment. Hi, Wendy. I think before we get into the juicy stuff that I've got to say, we'll probably best for I'm waiting on Long Gone as well. On his rage. I don't know where you are, but hello everybody. And there's a few people I don't think I've saw in here before. We're gonna have a good live tonight. I'm feeling a lot better, so yeah, bless. Right. So I sort of started going down the rabbit hole a little bit today again. Everywhere I was going, I started to see Nicolina all over the place again. So she's trying to worm her way back in some. I mean, actually going up on Ernie's live, I thought that was hilarious, to be honest. Does anybody else think that her boyfriend looks like the Yeti, Bigfoot? It just reminds me of that film, the guy off the film Bigfoot. He actually, yes, right. Yes, right. Thank you. Prayers up. Bless you all. I am back. Oh, we've got our mods in now. We've got our mods in. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yeah, so everywhere I've been on these streets this last day and a half, 2 days, I've been seeing Nicolina popping up everywhere. So I'm not sure if it's it's like she's trying to redeem herself a little bit, or trying to do what Benny did, because we know she's like a female version of him. She thought that she'd go on to Ernie Shell as well for the damage limitation thing. I don't know. Yes, thank you very much, Rage. Now, what I wanted to say actually today was there's a couple of things that has treat my interest a little bit. Hello, just last. Now, I always say to my chat, always say, I am not going to take offense if I see you in somebody else's chat that I do not like. So, for example, if I'm watching Benny, because I have to watch the arsehole to be able to get the info on him, and I see one of my subs in the chat, I'm not going to hold you accountable or, ridicule you because you're watching another creator. I mean, this is YouTube, this is YouTube. You can watch whoever you want. I'm not going to take offense against it. So today, anyway, it started off. I had an email today and I kind of laughed, halfway through it. It was a woman, actually. Now, you all know I haven't got a problem with Ernie or anything like that. I've been up on his panel enough times and it's been great. And, I do not have a problem. But this woman decided to tell me, how the hell can you, Tamra, how the hell can you have BDAC and rap on your panel after what they did to Ernie? And I thought to myself, hang on a minute, I only subbed to you because of Ernie. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'll bring my own content, right? Me and Ernie are not the same people. We are not the same people. I put up for Ernie when he was in a very, very vulnerable situation, and I saw the likes of Benny Keys and Nicolina and Rap bullying him to the point where it almost killed him. Okay? So I put up for Ernie. That's what I did. Because to me, it was unfair. He was being bullied, ridiculed, and when I was paying up for Ernie had nobody there. Now, he's got this huge following, which is feeding the ego a little bit, the same as it did with Benny. I mean, I really hope it doesn't, but I'm not here for that shit. I'm not here to get reality television thing out of it, or and I want to be in a Netflix documentary like Benny Keys does. That's not what I'm about at all. Well, please don't come into me or come at me telling me who I can and who I cannot have on my panel. You know, I respect what everybody says, you know. I respect everybody. That's why I give them a chance to come up. And if that person actually wants to know why I'd wrap up that time, it was so we could apologise to Laurie and Bob. That was why Wrap was up that time. But it pissed me off enough to be able to, you know, to want to mention it today. So, hello, Savannah. I'm just going to give like a very friendly warning to people, you know. Please do not email me about ridiculousness like that, because, you know, I'm replying to emails of people that genuinely care about me or genuinely need advice. So you taking up 10 minutes of my day by sending me a massive email about how much of a bad person I am because I choose to give people a platform to apologise and to talk, which is what adults do. That means that I don't like any show no more. I've never heard so much ridiculousness in my life, you know. So anyway, she said that she was going to, should I say, unsubscribe. So fucking what? You know, I don't care. You know, if I offend somebody, you know, I'm not going out my way to offend anybody. But I'm not going to have people tell me who I can and who I can't talk to, or, hey, Laurie. I'm not going to have that. So that email was a waste of my time, and it was a complete waste of her time. So anyway, today I decided to start, because I haven't delved a lot into it over this last couple of weeks with summer, because I've been more kind of Stella Gray, everything you're saying. Thank you very much. I actually I've been watching more of what's been going on, and I've listened to some really crazy phone calls. I think the lady is called, because I actually kept it up, so you can all go over and check. I think she's called On That Bitch Mama Bear. Is that right? Hi, Ocean Lover. Hope you're doing well, darling. Yeah, the channel's called On That Bitch Mama Bear. Now, she's put some phone calls out that are really interesting, actually. Egos fighting for the top. That's exactly what it is. There we go. There we go. And I'm not about playing them games. You know, I'm not about playing them games. I'm here to, you know, if I think someone's being done wrong by, I'm here to give a voice for the little person that's been, and I will do that. And when Ernie didn't have the following he had now, and he was being relentlessly bullied, I was the one that was behind him, you know. But just because I've done that does not mean to say his enemies and my enemies and my enemies are, you know, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You know, the reason that I do not like Benny Keys is not because of Ernie. You know, that's ridiculous. The reason I have a problem with Benny Keys is because of the way he fucks up missing child cases, and the way he gets involved in real life, and the way he does what he does to the families, and he just leaves a whole shit show behind him. That's why I've got a problem with Benny Keys. He's got nothing to do with Ernie, you know. I've had people, you know, sending me emails. That's right. I get people sending me emails all the time about various scams that are going on. And I just want you all to know as well that I am taking everything seriously. I am watching. I do not disbelieve anybody. And everybody that has emailed me has got an email back, you know, and that we've got an explanation beyond the email. It's nice to see you, Ocean Lover and Savannah. This is what's going on, you know. It's kind of like it's a battle of the egos. But what made me laugh actually was, like I said, yesterday and today, I've been going into a few chats or lives that have finished and going back on the chat and reading the chat and stuff. And Nicolina was creeping with Benny, like, unbelievably cash apping him as he was slating her, you know. And I thought that was hilarious. You know, she's giving this all big I am now. And now she's back apparently. She's just as bitchy as ever. She's trying to redeem herself, and I think that's what she tried to do yesterday. Did what Benny tried to do and redeem herself. But as I've said before, they don't get no redemption with me. Anybody else, I haven't got a problem with. You know, I really do not have a problem with. I have a problem with that bitch, and I really do have a problem with that because of the way she treats people. You know, just the disgustingness of you know, the lack of that empathy. And you know, there's so much. Everybody says, oh, she's has said to me before now, oh, that she has times where she's really kind and she's really this and she's really that. Of course she does. She's a narcissist. You know, of course she does. She can't just be hateful all the time. She has to, you know, draw the crowd in and get the people to like her. That's how it works. Let me see. That this is what I can't take. I can't take it. And the reason I can't take it is because I'm not a fake person. You know? I am not a fake person. And I never will be. You know? I say what I mean and I mean what I say. It's that simple. You know, it's that black and white. Oh, Jesus Christ. And Match, I don't know. Have you saw a partner as well? I actually heard a video, and I will get it up, of that Frankie boy saying, I don't know, was it you that put it up, Laurie? Actually saying there was having an argument about the puppy or something, about his puppy. And, you know, she said that she hated the puppy, and he shouted he hated her fucking kids. You know, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? You know, the phone would have been dropped and he would have got a smash around the back of the head or something and out my fucking house. Joke or no joke? No, you've not missed that. No. Let me explain what the situation is, because people are just coming in halfway through. What it is, Laurie, is the morning BK, after the early show, obviously. So Nicolina or Rap or whatever must have been trying to get hold of BK. I do not know. So the next morning, BK went live on his mum's porch or whatever. And while he was live, dogging Rap and Nicolina was sending him super chats, and it was coming up on the screen. It was coming up in the chat because I was watching the chat. He'd already dogged her the night before. He was already blatantly dogging her. And the bitch is creeping. She's creeping because she's scared. She's scared. She's thinking, oh, that's it now. My journey's over. I've got no coattails to ride on no more. I've got no content. Who am I? You're a nobody. You're a bully. That's all you are. You're a cyber bully. So that's what I'm actually talking about. If you go back onto that video, you will see it when you're watching the chat. How many times she tries to get his attention, and then obviously she started hitting him then with the super chats. I was just saying that was what was making me laugh. You were scared then, right? Um, I mean, do you know what, Rod? I haven't got a problem with Betty Washam at all. I don't really know her, and I don't have a problem with her. And I know that there's people that watch her in my chat and stuff. But I think she's very naive as well. Completely naive when it comes to Nicolina, because Nicolina doesn't have friends. You've got to understand there's always a motive beyond everything she does. She's the female version of BK. Nicolina, do you want to come up and defend yourself? Again, I have no problem dealing with you today. One of BK's people, that's the link in there. If any of my people want to come up, you're more than welcome as well. One of Benny's mods, I think it was, I'd actually commented as well on one of my videos. Where about in Ireland are you? I'm in Derry. Where about? Yeah. See, this is a problem that I have with Betty. I think sometimes people want to be kind of locked, and they put on this front of being this big bad bitch when they're really not. They're quite vulnerable inside, and I feel bad for her, because she is going to get caught in the spider's web again. I really do feel bad for her. If she's in the chat, she can turn up if she wants to turn up. We've got BDAC in here. Don't fetch her. I'm not bothered. She can come up if she wants to come up. I'll put the link down again. I'm not gonna sit here talking about somebody and not give them the right to defend themselves. So they're more than welcome. She's tried it before with me. But I doubt she'll come back. But anyways, so what I really found alarming. I know I'm right. Yeah, well, as again, I feel very I feel Betty's in a vulnerable kind of situation. And she is, she genuinely wants to be liked and enjoyed, but find content, find something you're good at to talk about. Don't just let these people use you, for their own fucking, because that's what they do. That's what they do. These people just use people, and they end up making you look ridiculous. Look at poor Lisa as well. Look what they've done to Lisa. I don't understand how people can fall for that shit. I would never fall for any of that. I'm sorry, but I can't. I would never fall for that shit, ever. Excuse me. I'm drinking Coca-Cola. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat a little bit as well. One of her tattoos is named Stella. Sorry, I am trying to keep up with the chat as well. That's what I mean. I'm not saying Betty's, I'm not. If that's what she's good at, if she's good at making people laugh, then that's great. That's brilliant. Go over and have a laugh. But I really think that I hate the word gullible. I hate that word, but maybe vulnerable, because she's got this still with her in the shell. And, as I said, I'll get messages now off people, craziness, because I've let rap on panel and stuff like this, so he has got some like crazy following him, he really does. And I kind of feel bad for her, I do feel bad for her, But she needs to be a strong enough woman to say, well, hang on a minute, look what you fucking did to me. You bullied me to the point where I had to take my dentures out. You did that to me. You had me crying on screen. You would not be on my you would not be in my chat. You would not be welcome on my panel. You would never, ever, ever, ever be considered an associate, a friend, none of it. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. What's that, sweet pea? Who's that, Nicolina? Is it Nicolina you're talking about, or you're talking about Betty? Let's see. Yeah, I thought they were only supposed. This is my point, Laura. They're going after people, and again, you know, when it blows up in Betty's face, and it will blow up in her face because she's associating herself with that clown, I'll be more than happy to defend her, you know, but I can't be a part of that. I can't be a part of anything that woman is a part of. You know, I mean, I've took a step back from rap because of it. You know, I'm not. I just won't watch it. You know, I'll get my information from somewhere else. I'm not going to be a two-faced person at all. I would never be two-faced. I cannot stand the woman. She's done too much damage out here on YouTube. She's done too much damage to people. She's done damage to people's jobs. She's done damage to people's channels. She's been relentlessly bullying people. She's relentlessly bullied people for the weight, for the disabilities, for the mental health, for the religion. You know, what am I missing? Am I missing anything anywhere? I'm sorry. And honestly, Sweet Pea, you definitely have your own rights to think whatever you want. And I don't, you know, if you're a fan of Nicolina, then you're a fan of Nicolina. It doesn't stop you from being able to come here. This is what I'm trying to say to people. You know, I'm not the kind of creator. We're not in a school playground. You know, we're not in a school playground. He's exploiting my vulnerability. No, I think we have a bit of a wires crossed there because nobody exploits my vulnerability. I do not have a vulnerability when it comes to people like that. I do not. Okay. I felt sorry for Rap because I knew exactly what was going to happen to him. And that day I had him up on panel. Okay. Before Benny did all this, I warned him, I warned BDAC exactly what was going to happen to them. 3 days before it happened, I said to Rap, you want to hope he has no shit on you? Rap says, nope, he has no shit on me at all. Oh, that's okay. He said, no, he has no shit on me at all. And I said, are you sure, Rap? Go back and watch the video. No, he has shit all on me. Okay. 3 days later, Lenny Keith stands up on Ernie Shell's panel looking for redemption. Who is he looking for redemption from? You know, really? I mean, he's already fucked up Ernie's love. He's fucked up one relationship. He's had cars taken away from him. He's had him arrested umpteen amount of times. He's pushed him to the verge of psychosis, near enough suicide. He's caused him to be tased. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, Danny, please do not fall for that. Please do not. And I hope I really, really, really pray he doesn't fall for it. And I don't think he will. But I'm not going to pretend that I wasn't disappointed about Nicolina yesterday because she was still bullying Anna. She was still bullying him. You know, she was. This is what I mean. She's, you know, she's an outright bitch. You know, when she come, I am not a bitch. I am a cunt. And I said, you're not a cunt, Nicolina. Cunts are useful. You're not useful. You're nothing. She's nothing. You know, what is she? What is her purpose on YouTube, really? What is her purpose on YouTube? What is it that she does? What does she bring to people? She likes to pretend she's a good person when she's in a group. You know? I've got no time for people like that in my life. Honestly, I really do not have no time for it. What people say now? Exactly. I'm just saying hello as well to everybody. I mean, that's terrible as well. I actually went on one of Melton's videos earlier on, and oh my God, the craziest thing happened. I don't even know if I can get it up to show you. You have to kind of go to the board. Hang on. Let me see if I can manage sharing this. I don't know. Oh balls. This what I found was just absolutely crazy. Well, you know what I can do actually. Let me see if I can get it up. So there's this guy. I was on Melton's. You know, just watching him because him. Sorry, her. I was watching. You know, when I say that, I do not mean any disrespect by it at all. You know, I don't. But it's kind of, it's hard to get past the, you know, when he's still calling himself John, it's very hard to kind of, you know, get past that little bit. But I think I found somebody in the void that, oh my gosh, hang on. Let me I had to put, in fact, yeah, I did. I put it on the community page. So I found this guy named Dennis Ramsey. I don't know if anybody's heard of him. Hang on.
Melton John, bad temper guy. Melton John, cross-dresser, transvestite, drag queen. Melton John, why do you have such a bad temper, boy? Calm down. Don't get mad at all your subscribers and trolls. Be a nice guy. Honey attracts flies. Didn't you know that, Melton John? Anyhow, Melton John, he's a cross-dresser or a drag queen artist. Who knows? He claims he's transgender or transsexual, but he's not. He's not taken any hormone shots. He's had no hip replacements or boob jobs. He would be classified as a drag queen, transvestite, or cross-dresser.
Right.
Cross-dresser.
So I kind of, this guy was up on one of Milton's pages, and then do you know what? May God forgive me, but I saw this. This is a massive warning, or get ready.
Shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I left it love because I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Woo!
I'm sorry. I'm going to go to hell. I'm going to go to hell. But yeah, that was the part that got me more than anything when he said he hasn't had a hip replacement. I thought, what the hell? I'm sorry. I don't know if anybody ever told if anybody's ever saw this guy before, because he doesn't have a great deal of following, but apparently he's a famous artist, and he sells his art for between 50. Oh yeah, I'm going. He doxes himself. He doxes himself.
Do share, do subscribe now to me, the Dennis Ramsey YouTube channel. Thank you. I do folk art paintings, rock and roll songs on the Dennis Ramsey YouTube channel. Summertime in Kim Canada.
I'm going to stop now because you're going to have to go and watch the video. He gives his full address, an area code and everything of his house. Right? But this guy is something, do you know when you find somebody and you watch one video and he's barely got any kind of, he hasn't got a big following or anything, but he's on there and he's bullying the hell out of this Melton John, he really is. And I thought to myself, oh my good God. So I started watching a little bit, and apparently he's a big artist and a rock star. So I kind of watched a little bit, and but my point is that this guy was obviously trolling Melton as well, and I look at his content and stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, these are people from the Boyd. What's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, she did say that the other day. She said it was on her channel. She says, I don't believe she's got cancer. I don't understand what you're on about, Laura. What's disgusting? I'm just showing a guy that has been on Milton's page trolling him. And this is what I mean. This is what I'm trying to say. But I'm not gonna I'm not doing that to bully anybody. What's that? At this point, I feel anyone. Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. No, I do believe that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you at all. I mean, I don't know if E Squared's even in the room, but I did put a cash app up, but I also donated myself, and I wouldn't be unless you've got complete proof, then you have to have that. And there is proof that E Squared, I have saw the documentation that E Squared has got cancer. So who am I to call somebody? I wouldn't do that. And the paperwork says she went on early shelves last night and she says, no, I don't believe she's got cancer, or I don't believe she's got stage 4 cancer, whatever she said. That's disgusting. You don't do that. Jesus Christ, you do not do that. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I know there's I don't know, is Ocean still in there? Okay, Sugar Pie. I don't know if Ocean's still in there at the moment. But she did made a lot of money for Ocean Lover that needed it at the time, and then decided that she wasn't going to give it her. So I know that at the minute it's in the hands of a solicitor, so I can't really say much about that. But this is a kind of the routine that we're seeing, with these kind of people. It's an actual, it's like a circle, and it's the same kind of circles. And I'll tell you what I would be more worried about, and when you dig a lot, you start to see patterns, and I think we can all look for these patterns. Okay, so when somebody comes up and says, that the poolie, look at connections, and just make sure that that what you're doing is going to the right people, and it's for the right reasons. There's nothing wrong with donating to somebody to help them put a bit of fuel in the car, or to help them with medical expenses. I have got no problem with donating to anybody in that situation. I've got a friend now, that's dying of cancer, and she made it through a surgery yesterday. She's still recovering, but she's still with us. So the next couple of days are going to be quite crucial. But I know what it's like to have somebody really close to me that is in a really bad situation. But the last thing that she wants from me or anybody else would be, money, because she can't buy her health. She's in hospital. She's being taken care of. She cannot pay. She can't buy her health. What's going on? She can't control that. I wish I had an English accent. Oh my God. I've got the Peaky Blinders accent, but I live in Ireland. My family are originally Irish. But yeah, I don't. You know what I advise to everybody, and this goes for everybody, and I'm going to start doing it as well. Actually, I'm not a monetized channel, not yet, anyway. So I do have a Cash App, and I do have a PayPal at the bottom, and that is up to anybody if they want to help donate towards the channel. That's great. We all have our bills, our internets and the programs that we have to download and all that stuff. We all have to pay for that. It's appreciated, but you don't have to. I wouldn't be up here fundraising, for something I didn't believe in. But it would have to be a legit charity or a legit reason why I was doing it. Well, tell me, the Peaky Blinders was actually made opposite my old house, believe it or not, in Birmingham. Yeah. Thank you, Sweet Pea. It's a massive red flag that she kept the money, but what you have to understand is, I don't know how much you saw of the backlash that has come to Benny, and you've got people out there, and I don't want to say her name actually, because I'd like to think she's coming around a little bit to me, and I really actually have a lot of space for this woman, inside myself, because I think this particular woman that I'm talking about now has been through very similar things to what I've been through. And I really think that she's got a big heart, and I really think that she's had, advantage taken of a big time, I do. And it's hard to come out and say and admit that you've had, that's happened. Because you don't want to feel silly or stupid about it. And I wouldn't say the lady's name, but she knows who she is if she's watching. And I know she does watch, and I watch her too. But what we have to understand is that most of these creators, a lot of them, are men. And it come to my attention quite a while ago that Benny was having a lot of one-to-ones with these women that he kind of made mods and stuff. And I know we've got Honest Rage in the chat now. She comes on my panel quite a lot, and she actually said that straight away. She put Ben in a friend zone, and that worked for her there, because I think Benny realised that she had nothing to offer financially, so he didn't need to put her in that that category. That's what I believe, Honest Rage, and that I'm just honest about what I think. Well, what I know, should I say. We've had conversations about it as well. But these people are no better than the people that contact women on Facebook with a different photo, pretending that they fall in love with them and asking them to marry them and get them to send money. This is long gone. This is the situation that you have with a lot of these male creators. They get this group of women, and right, I'm going to say something now, and I might get a lot of backlash about it, and I probably will get a lot of backlash about it, but I have to be completely honest, because I wouldn't be true to you guys if I wasn't. We know that there's a lot of people out there, and they exploit these kind of people for financial gain. Once they realise that somebody is a giver as such, they're going to keep them close, and that's what Benny does very, very well. It pains me to say it, but we've got a battle of egos going on at the moment, and it's not nice to say, because one of them I actually consider a friend as such, and I wouldn't want him to fall into that spider's web, but yeah, like I say, the problem is that it doesn't matter. Us as women on YouTube, it takes a lot more for us to make it. It really does. I mean, how many female creators do you really get that kind of, it takes a long time for us to get to where we need to get to, and to get the audience that we need, and the audience that we think that we're out for to as such. Whereas the men, because what we have to understand as well is that the majority of the audience on YouTube for this kind of, true crime and, missing children and all this kind of thing, mental health, because we all know men are not big on coming out when they have mental health problems. Most of the creators out there are men, and women are drawn in by those men. So it is difficult for a woman to be able to, to make their own platform without having to hold on to somebody else. But I'm not going to ride on nobody's coattails. That's not going to happen. So, the messages and the emails asking me or trying to tell me over my channel has got to stop, because I'm just going to start ignoring them. I get about 40 emails a day now. That's what I'm getting roughly on a day, and at least 20 of them emails are people that are asking me for help or advice. Maybe 5 or 10 out of them are my mods, or, people I can consider friends that are asking me, how I'm getting on that day or whatever. And then I might get 10 of them that are questioning what I am doing. Everybody will see what I'm doing. Most people are intelligent enough to realise what I am doing. They are. When I'm telling you I'm going to go after scammers and bullies, nobody's off the table for me. This is the problem. This is what people don't understand. It's, I can't be a hypocrite. I can't. And I refuse to be a hypocrite. Right, I'm going to read a little bit of this now. Right. What's this? Yeah. this is what I mean. I treat all of my subs with the same amount of respect. And if any of you are in, hello, safe place, hello. If anybody that is in at the moment and you're not subbed up, sub up. Okay. If you're genuine and you want, straight, brutal honesty, that's what I'm about. I'm not a bully, but I will out a bully. And it's the same with scammers and stuff like that. And when I say nobody's off the table, nobody's off the table. If I'm getting information in, if I'm quiet about something that you've emailed me about or whatever, the reason I'm quiet, there's a reason, okay? I have a reason for everything. The reason I got Nicolene up here twice before this shit kicked off with Benny was to make everybody see what she was, make Benny see what she was. I knew it would happen. I just didn't expect it to happen in 3 days, okay? I huffed and puffed and blew the house of cards straight on top of that. And that's what it's about. It's about standing up for the little person that they're bullying. That's what it's about for me. And the ladies out there that are getting scammed, that are spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds, that are being promised all these, oh, I'm going to come and I'm going to take you out and I'm going to do this and we're going to do that. And I'm getting a lot of emails, and this is a fucking quote warning to a lot of creators. I am working very quietly behind, and there's going to be a few videos coming out soon. And I don't care if people are going to hate me because of it, because the truth has to go out there. If people can't take the truth and they want to carry on being scammed. Now, I'm holding back on something at the moment, and I'm not about to say, but a lot of you that have emailed me about a few different creators, I'm waiting. Okay, I'm waiting till I've got facts and I've got proof before I go after anybody. I mean, if I see or hear somebody bullying, I can go after them because I saw it and I've heard it with my own ears. But if someone tells me, excuse me, that they've been scammed, then I need to see that evidence. I can't just say, well, I'm calling out such and such because you scammed such and I can't do that. There has to be, it has to be like a bit of a snow. That's what it's been. It's been a snowball effect. It started out with a couple of emails, and then emails, and then it's just snowballed. Okay, and I've got a lot of shit on a lot of people, and I'm not doing it to be nasty. I'm not doing it to be nasty, and I'm not doing it to be a bully. I'm doing it to save people. I don't want people to be ripped off, and I don't want people to be bullied. I mean, we also, as I've been, Nick and I had email, sorry, what's this here? Right, I don't think you actually emailed me yet, but if you want to reach out to me, it is indeed. But you see, it's like this. You see this happen quite a lot. It's like victim denial. Okay, so I've saw it where there's been, middle-aged women, shall we say, ex-divorcees that have been on Facebook or Instagram, and they've been messaged by an American soldier or, this doctor or businessman or whatever. And they get pulled into this big, massive web and this huge, crazy story. And it starts off with very small bits of money and little bits here and a little bit there. And somebody starts to notice something. That person knows there's something that's not right, but they're afraid. They're afraid of the truth. This is what happens. They become afraid. They become too invested in that person. Oh, they're just too invested in that person. And that's what I want to stop. I need people to be able to know and be able to realise the signs and the symbols, as I say, of what a scammer is and what they're doing. As I've said already, support a channel. As soon as my channel becomes monetized, and it will do, because I'm going to keep working as hard as I can on it. As soon as it becomes monetized, I'll have a members page as well. And if you want to support a channel, the best way to support a channel is by becoming a member. Small cash app donations or whatever. It's fantastic. It just helps with the little things. It really does. It enables us to do the things we're doing. Now, I work a lot as well. I'm an artist, but I have to take a lot of time out of my day as well to do this. So, but I wouldn't do this if I didn't enjoy it, because I lose money while I'm doing it. I could be painting, but I enjoy what I'm doing. And I think it's important to bring awareness to people. Mental health awareness is a massive, massive thing. I've got a feeling that I might not be the same person at the moment because I'm talking a bit fast, but I don't know what's going on. But mental health, mental health is not, there's no stigma to mental health no more. There's so many people out there with mental health issues. People can openly come out there and say, I've got this wrong with me, I've got this wrong with me. And that's okay. That stigma's gone. So what gives anybody the right to bully somebody for something they can't control? We know why Nicolina detests people with mental health problems. We know why she detests them. Because her mother had a borderline personality disorder, probably bipolar or something. And apparently this made her life hell. So she hasn't got no sympathy for people that have got borderline personality disorders or, mental health problems. There's no empathy with that woman. When you see her being calm, that is not Nicolina. That is the act. Okay? That is the act. That is not Nicolina. Nicolina's name is Nicole. Nicolina, the bitch that you see on the television, all that shit is just an act. You come over to my channel, to me, this is me. This is me. My name is Stella. You get nothing, you get me as I am, and that's it. That's it. I don't change my name or, flip-flop from here to there. If I've got something to say about anybody, I'll say it. And I won't just say it, I'll call them out on it. I'll bring them up here. More than happy to bring them up here and let them defend themselves. She tried to defend herself. She can't defend herself. She can't defend herself at all. And I'm just disappointed that it seems like people have very little memories when it comes to this sociopathic bitch. She is indeed. But that's what happens. That's what happens, you see. It's like when you're the kid at school, if you was a kid at school that got bullied a lot, and then you find that those kind of people then can get into like authoritative roles, and then they become the bully as such. They want to bully the people that bullied them it's a long-seated, deep-heated thing. It's one of those things that most people fail to understand. She's a horrible person. She's a very horrible person. And when she's being nice, that is the persona she puts on. That's the persona she wants people to see to make herself look vulnerable. But that is a persona. That is not her. When she's up here and she's bitching and she's slating people and she's ridiculing people for disabilities and stuff like that, that is Nicolina. That is Nicolina. She's, maybe she's the one with the split personality disorder. I don't know. But I was really unsettled the other day when I heard Frank say, "I hate your fucking kids." And I heard it with my own 2 ears. After she was moaning about a dog. "I hate this dog." Well, I hate your fucking kids. That's what he said. Do you know what would happen if I had a partner that did that? So I'll tell you what would happen if I had a partner, big fucking Yeti or not. He'd get something around the back of the head and it'd be straight at the fucking door. I bet you ain't my kids. Who has a person around that does things like that, or even says things like that? She obviously didn't want anybody to hear it on the live because she tried to laugh it off like it was some joke. Like it was a big joke, but it wasn't a big joke, was it, Nicolina? Fuck it. No wonder her kids are the way that, you know. And she talks some like complete shit. Yeah, that's right. And then I'll get people email me with a load of bollocks, excuse my language, you know, about I'm sticking up for the wrong people, or I shouldn't be having this, you know, person on my panel, and I shouldn't be giving this person a chance, and I shouldn't be. I'm sorry. Look, I do things my way. Okay, I'm not two-faced when these people come up on my panel. I'll tell them exactly what I think. That's what it should be about. Okay, they're not going to hear what I think about them from another video somewhere else. They'll leave it straight from the horse's mouth, because I have no problem in doing that. That does not make me a bully. That makes me that I'll call people out for that. You know, I'll call people out for that. It just really, really annoys me. But aside from that as well, this mama bear woman that I was telling you all about earlier on, what is she called? Shit. Okay, so she had a lot of recordings of Alison, I believe. She's got, you know, you need to get over there and listen to these recordings because they're quite disturbing. I don't want to play them because they're quite hard to listen to, and you know, I don't really want to be triggering people, but this is something for you all to go back and watch. She went on to Benny's panel, I think, yesterday as well. That bitch Mama Bear, that's the name. On that bitch Mama Bear, find her and listen to the recording she's got there. I was gonna say that Hooves for you to go and listen to what this woman's got. You know, it's all fucking phone recordings with Alison, and there's something serious going on there. And I also had a message today, and I thought this was a bit something. Somebody screenshotted it, mate, and I thought this was a bit crazy. Let me see if I can get this up. Shit. There's so much going on, and trying to keep up with everything is crazy. Okay, right. I'm thinking it's true. I don't know who true is. Just a rabbit hole that perhaps you would like to go down. T was in contact with a guy supposedly from New York around the time Summer was reported missing. He seems to like ski face masks, and another point, it seems around the same time Ali had visitors from New York, i.e. Hunter's partner, for her youngest daughter's birthday. Were any of these people involved? But this is all in this recording that has been made, and it's quite disturbing. I'm not 100% sure. I think that Alison actually plays a recording of Summer speaking. It's a bit disturbing, you know. I'm gonna look more into it because Benny's obviously creeping again. He's trying to get his way, and again he's making all these videos, you know, about Don and, you know, all sorts of shit again. Hello, Celine. I hope you're well. Hey.com. Yeah, so he's definitely creeping and he's definitely trying to worm his way back into that situation, without a doubt. I know he's been trying to get hold of Candace and stuff as well. So I think he maybe wants to soften the waters. He's also been slagging Tim Mullen off a little bit, but I think that's what they want us to say. They want us to think that they're, but we're we're kind of we're a bit more clued up over here. I know Tim Mullen's gone quiet, but apparently he's still representing Donald Wells, as a media manager or whatever. I don't know what he believes himself to be, but media manager, apparently. I don't know. But there's definitely more to that as well. There's definitely more to that. It sounds like Benny's trying to throw Tim Mullen under the bus again. But I really just think it's just all a ploy. It's all a ploy. It's all a plan. Ready for when Don comes out. And I really think that I'm going to try and get Don and Benny, excuse me guys, back speaking again, and start making the money on YouTube, because he was obviously making, excuse me guys, he was obviously making making a lot of money then as well. And the money was probably shared out between them. I don't know. I do not know how it works, but there's definitely something more going on. The Nelson Mandela effect. I know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of the shit these people actually speak, it's just unbelievable. It really is. I got to a stage now where I felt like banging my head up against the brick wall every time I hear one of the voices. Nicolina's one is I cannot listen to. Somebody messaged me yesterday and said straight away, yeah, that's what this is what I have to do. You say I have to keep myself reputable. I can't just run with accusations or whatever. I have to be able to say, well, okay, I'll put the video out there, and then if someone comes at me and says, well, that's bullshit, I say, well, no, it's not, because I've got the evidence here to prove it's not bullshit. And that's what we have to do. We have to be better than them in that sense, and not just run with whatever we're given. It doesn't mean that, I think that anybody's a liar or anything like that. I don't. If somebody's saying to me, what's going on, and I say, well, do you have any proof? It's not because I think that you're lying. I don't. And I take everything everybody says to me seriously. But for me to be able to confront somebody with an issue, or to come on here and say what's happened, I have to have the backup there. So if they come after me and say that, well, that's bullshit, I'll say, well, no, it's not. No, it's not bullshit, because look, I've got the evidence. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, that's the way it should be. And excuse me 1 second. Okay. Right. Computer's playing up. Yeah, that's the way it should be. You can't just run with a narrative. You cannot do it, because that discredits you as a person. If you want people to take you seriously, and I believe there's nothing. Put it like this: I don't put nothing past anybody. I don't. Okay, I don't. As I've said, I am not Ernie, I am not Benny, I am not Jimbo. I am Stella, and this is the real me. This is no act. I'm no reality TV star or wannabe rapper or wannabe famous. That's not what I'm about. You know, I'm a real, as I say, I'm a real person. I'm a completely real and straight person, and I will go after whoever, you know, I think is causing, you know, serious problems, i.e., ripping fucking people off or bullying people. That's what I'm gonna do, and nobody's off the table. They're not, and I'm sorry if that offends people. You know, it's not. I have to be true to myself. I have to be true to you lot. It's no good me saying one thing about one person and letting another person get away with it, is that? You know, I want you guys to follow me for me, not because you think I'm friends with such and such, or I'm on this side or I'm on that side, because there's no sides in this game. There's no sides in my game at all. I'm just here to out bullies, and I'm here to out scammers, and I'm here to help people that have mental health problems, that feel like they can't cope. That is my purpose of being here. Okay, so nobody is off the table when it comes to scamming people. Nobody. And I am taking everything very seriously. I have to be true to myself, and I have to be true to you. Otherwise, I shouldn't be here. That is my sole purpose. Yeah. Luna, I mean, I'm just kind of getting to the stage now where I'm watching, and I'm watching a lot of people, and I'm seeing people that I could watch for hours before, and I'm having to turn away after like 10 minutes or something, because people let their egos get the better of them, I think, and they actually start to forget where they've came from, and the people that put them into the position that they're in, which are like you guys now. You put all of us YouTubers into whatever position we end up in, you know, and like I said to you earlier on, it's a lot difficult. And Sugar Pie, everybody, you know, Rage, it's a lot harder for a woman to make it on YouTube. It really is, you know, because most of the audience in this game are women as well. So we have to be likable to women, and women are not always likable to other women, you know, because all women have a bitchy soul to them. It's just, that's our nature. That's our nature. You know, that's just the bitchiness of us. We all have it in us, every one of us. So it just makes it far easier for a girl to come on here when most of the audience is women, to be able to make it and then become a grifter. You know, it starts off very small and then become very greedy. And then there's always something, you know, there's always something, there's always a story, or I'm watching, that's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say is I'm watching. I hope BK's trying for his children, Pink Warrior, but that'll never happen. What we have to understand with BK is that he's a psychopathic, sociopath. BK has a mental disorder, apparently, allegedly. He has a mental disorder. I cannot confirm and I cannot deny. I've not seen any evidence of it. But he likes to blame it when things go wrong about his mental disorder. He likes to bring it up. I know he had some sort of head injury or whatever. I don't know what the situation is, but he kind of uses that to run the narrative sometimes, and kind of poor me and whatever. And then, okay, I've said this and I've said that. And he apologises, and people just tend to go back to, it's okay, Benny, it's okay, Benny. And I was watching him again the other day, and I don't know. Yeah. No, he was actually, no, he admitted, Sugar Pie, to being a sociopath. He actually said, I would be more on the side of a sociopath, which is far scarier as far as I'm concerned. I did read out to you guys yesterday, that, I mean, research, sociopath is one of the worst ones. But I think, what is the word? The sociopath, they'll tread on anybody to get to where they want to get to. Okay, they don't look at the victims they leave behind and the people they leave behind. Okay, once that person becomes unuseful, they're not useful anymore. They become disposable. You see. Now, rap was doing pretty well, and so was Nicolina, until people like me started exposing them. And other creators as well started exposing them for the bullying, and because it was getting out of hand. We've got voices beyond the shit in here. The bullying was getting out of hand. So, because Benny invented these characters or brought them into the light, okay, he wanted to disassociate himself from them because he saw the publicity they were beginning to get, and he doesn't want that. So he has to make it look like he's now on the side of the little guy that they've been bullying. You see, this was the whole thing with the Ernie Shell coming on the Ernie Shell show, and that's what that thing was about. Okay, and then Twatalina yesterday turning up on there. On this goes to show how much her and BK are alike. Right, you've got a match made in hell right there. Benny's there promoting God and listening to church music, but he's doing the 666 things on his eye. I wouldn't even know how to do it, because 666. But he's a man of God, and he wears the Virgin Mary around his neck. But he's doing 666 songs. So does Nicolina and rap, and then he wants to try and throw rap under the bus, saying he's a devil worshipper. What's that, Benny? What is that? You know what that is. Why would you do it? Why would you do that? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You make yourself sound ridiculous. You make yourself look ridiculous. As time goes on, it becomes more and more apparent that you are a fucking fool. Apparent. You do this. This is what happens at the end of every missing child's case that you get yourself involved in. People start realising what you are like. You fade away and reinvent yourself again. This time it's a little bit different, because the Summer Wells case really took off. Okay? Really took off. I don't think anybody expected it to go the way it went. The Cali Boys and the Cash Gurning case, okay, no, we didn't all know about that. A lot of us didn't, a lot of people didn't know about that until well into the Summer Wells case, when people was coming out and saying, BK shouldn't be around this case. This is why. You see, Benny Keys is still riding the money train. That's why the last couple of videos have been, have you noticed Jodie Sue Brown? There's not so much mention of her anymore. Donnie's coming out of jail next week. Okay, next week. That's what all this is about. That's what it's all about. Damage, limitation, and Betty trying to redeem herself. That is what it's all about. Yeah, it is mocking God. Of course it's mocking God. He stands there, he's sitting there now with a big gold, 2 big gold, one of them's a St. Christopher and one of them's the Virgin Mary around his neck while he's doing that. Who the fuck does that? Don't come on here telling everybody that you're a fucking Christian and playing sermons in your car on a Sunday and then going like this. Or like this. How pathetic. It's either for attention or he's just completely fucking stupid. I can't make it out. He thinks because he can say big words, it makes him intelligent. Okay, you can be intelligent and not have any fucking common sense, Benny Keys. Okay. That is your problem. You have no common sense. You smoke too much weed to have common sense. You might have a little bit of intelligence from sitting in the jails reading your fucking law books. You might know a few big words, but you got no common sense at all. Excuse me. Right, I'm just trying to catch up a little bit on my chat here because it's going so fast. I don't know about maybe BK's managed to keep the people. At the beginning, just like, you know, a lot of the people that he's actually kept around and the people that have was the people that was promoting him on Wells's Donald Wells's Facebook page and stuff like this. And what he tried to do at the beginning was he made it look like he was trying to send Don over to Cher to get help on Voices Beyond the Wall. That's what Benny was doing. So I don't know how Donald picked it up or what happened, but he got involved in that little triangle there between Cher, Benny, and himself. So then Benny has to turn on Cher so he could get Donald Wells just for himself. It's probably the worst example. No, it's probably the best example of a sociopath I actually know. You know, he is serious. You know, it's serious. It does indeed. It does indeed. There's, you know, yeah. Yeah. This is what scares me, you know. They are very manipulative. You will learn a new word from dog. But do you know what he has to do, though? This is a funny thing about it, right? He'll come out with a word, and then he'll Google the word and read the meaning of the word. You know, why say the word if you've got to look up the fucking meaning of it? I hate when he does that. That really, really, really does my fucking tits in. It boils my piss. I said the same thing. I said exactly the same thing. That was a death threat right there, right online. You know, but this is what I'm saying. BK is now trying to redeem himself by being this changed man, hoping that Tim Mullen can set up that association again. At the same time, he's pretending that he doesn't have anything to do with Tim Mullen anymore, which I know is a load of bullshit. Tim Mullen controls the narrative. Benny is his puppet. Benny only thinks he's a top dog. Benny's not top dog. We all hear about them say about the uppers. You know, the uppers. We know who the hooves. We know too much. Yeah. We know too much. Yeah, I mean, my main purpose here is to give people a safe place to come, especially if they've been being bullied, and and to be able to come to me straight up, and I defend, and I will defend the littler person, the littler voice that can't defend themselves. I reached out to Kimmy as well again today, you all, and I actually spoke to her a little bit on a live earlier on. So she's aware of who I am. I invited her to come over if she wants to come over. I'm not going to push it with her. I've managed to get up a little bit of a conversation with her, but I just let her know that if she needed to reach out and talk to somebody, she's more than welcome to come over here. But this is what a sociopath does. That's what they do. They're all forms of a personality disorder as well. They are. He says that he has a personality. I have a personality disorder, but not in the same way that he does. Mine was, I'm not going to go into it again, but I have DID, which is completely different to what he has. He's just a sociopath. I've always been open and upfront about what's wrong with me. And the reason I do that is, I want other people to be able to feel like they can come to me and tell me, their issues, because as I always say, it's fine not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. It really is. We all have a bad day. We all have a bad day. But on that one day, that one bad day that you're having, if you can come to me because I'm coming live on a certain, I'm going to be live at a certain time every single day, you've got somewhere to come to. My chat, I have the best chat, anybody could ever want that. They're all experienced in different things. My email constantly runs across the bottom of the screen. If anybody wants to email me and speak privately, people can come up on panel. They don't have to show the faces. I want to help people. That is what I'm here for. But along the way, I will be calling out these people that are taking advantage of what I think are vulnerable people, and I'm a big advocate for CI victims, massively. I think that's what brought me closer with the Summer Wales case to start with. That's a big part of my life, because of my own experiences. So, these are the kind of things that we're going to have, that's what's going to be here. It's not always going to be easy to hear the things that I have to say, because a lot of bad shit happens in the world. A lot of bad shit happens in the world, and we want to, we do. We want to, we want to be able to help everybody, but we can't help everybody. If we can just get out to one person or two people that feeling on the edge, and that they feel like they've got nobody to talk to or nowhere to go, or there's options. This is a lifeline. I want this to be a lifeline for people. I mean, yeah, I get up here and I do talk about different things, all the time, but we want to change it up a little bit sometimes. We don't want the same shit day in and day out. I know, they're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. That's what fucked me off. When people first come to me about Kimmy and said, Kimmy was, I couldn't. The name resonated, but it wasn't clicking. And then bang, it clicked, and I thought, I remember that woman. And Nicolina came on and says to her, "Are you on fucking coke?" Straight off the bat, bullying an elderly lady as well. And I'll tell you something else he went for as well, which I had to fucking laugh about because I giggled for ages. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my good God. How many people watch Prayer Garden? There's many people in the room watch Prayer Garden because this was so fucking hilarious. I saw a trolley in Prayer Garden. She went on to her panel, I think it was. And she called she called Prayer Garden an old lady. Right. Fucking hell. Prayer Garden went nuts at her. She said, I'm younger than you. And she started with Prayer Garden then. And but you know what? Prayer Garden kind of held her in a corner, you know, she really did. But that was fucking hilarious. I love and adore Kimmy. So do I, like I say. I've had this last couple of days where I have notifications when she goes live. Yeah, the woman that had the mental breakdown, yeah. I'll get notification now when she goes live. She was in the hospital there for quite a while. But as soon as something comes up, I'm normally the first one to get over, and I message her straight away because it's just letting her know every day that she's got a bit of support, and that's all that. And you know, I see B-Dac over there quite often, giving her support as well, which is really nice. You know, but I think sometimes that's what people need. You know, they need that support. You know, we don't have to go around bullying people, and you know, especially people like Kimmy. I mean, what, you know, fucking have some decorum about yourself. This is what pisses me off. There's no decorum at all. Hello, voices. Yeah, it's just gone really quick then. Oh my God, fight outside where? Hey, butterfly. Oh, you're always welcome. You're always welcome. That's right, she is indeed. I know, I just thought that as well. Where's the fight going on? Oh, right, okay. Right, right, okay. Are you okay, though? Oh, shit. As long as you're alright, that's the main thing. Oh, indeed, butterfly. Any of my chat will tell you. I respond to every single email I get. Even if it's sometimes just to tell people to politely to, you know, because I do get a lot of stupid emails off people, of what I was saying earlier. But butterfly, you have, you know, I'm experienced in both ways when it comes to mental health, you know. Oh, bless. Hello, I didn't know you watched. Other people are watching me. Yeah, I've just forgot. I've lost myself there for a minute because I was getting a message. Butterfly, yeah. So what we do is every night I'm live at around the same time, every single night. And what this is basically is kind of like a lifeline for people that are feeling a bit lost or feel like they need a bit of help. That's my purpose of the show I do on an evening. It's also people can come to me and tell me, you know, what's going on if they feel like they're being cyberbullied, or, you know, they're in a domestic violence situation at home, or, you know, you need mental health advice, or you need phone. Anything I can do, I will do. My email address is holston40@gmail.com. it scrolls across the bottom of the screen. No, I don't like anybody that triggers that at all. I'm not gonna talk bad about people. My husband talks. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I'm not. I'm quite aware of that. I do have the best interests at heart for it. And I'm not sure what I mean, from what I gather, she took a very bad nervous breakdown. And as we know, nervous breakdowns can cause all different sorts of other problems. Hey, Queen Latifah. It can cause, all sorts of other problems as well. I know if you're a little bit older, it can cause things like early onset dementia and, a lot of other kind of problems. And I don't really know what Kimmy's diagnosis is, but I don't agree with anybody taking advantage of anybody vulnerable on a panel, especially. I invited her over here just to be able to sit in the chat and, listen to more of what I'm about and what the chat's about, and then she knows she can come if she needs to. Let's see. No, you don't get that here, sweetheart. That doesn't happen here. I mean, you will get a lot of really good advice in the chat. A lot of the people, my survivors, I call them, in the chat now, that are really helpful. And sometimes when I'm talking, I can't keep up with the chat, but my mods, I mean, long gone, my hooves. I've got Honest Rage as well. She's in here, I think, at the moment. My mod's fantastic, and my chat's fantastic. I have the same people come in. We've got Pink Warrior, who's another one of my girls. People, that's what we are. That's what we want to be. We want to be that kind of community where people are not afraid to say, well, this is how I'm feeling. I don't think anybody ever is attention seeking. I never feel that way about anything, because I know it takes a lot of balls to come forward and tell people how you are feeling. So please don't think that if you email me, I'm going to think you're attention seeking, because I do not. Okay, I respect people that can come forward and speak to me, because I know it's not the easiest thing, in the world to do, is to come out and say, well, I've got a problem, or, things are not right, or, I'm stuck in a domestic violence situation, or, I feel like I'm having a breakdown, I've got nobody to talk to. That's what we're here for, Butterfly. And I'm glad you came over tonight, and I'm glad you found this group. And we will be here. Yesterday I actually fell off to sleep, and I woke up all in a daze, and I started my life maybe about 1 o'clock in the morning. Poor hooves. But it was just because I don't want to let nobody down. I don't want people to think, when I say I'm going to be here every night, I mean I'm going to be here every night, and I'm there all day, every day. If you email me, especially if you mark the email as urgent. If it's marked urgent, it comes straight through to the top of that. But I do email everybody. There's nobody in my chat that could say that I don't email back. I do. Hi, Monroe. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. But look, I've got to go to work. I've got work in the morning. I've got some things that I've got to sort out, and I have to be up for about 6 o'clock in the morning. It's nearly 11 p.m. now. But I'm in quite an upbeat mood today. my friend came out of surgery. She's recovering well. I thought it was more upbeat. Oh, I know. But it's, I just in case, being quiet, there might be that one person out there that just needed that little bit of help, and I didn't want to let nobody down. You a mile away to me. That's no bother at all. And if there's anything I can help you with, I'll help you as much as I can. I've got a lot of stuff on a lot of things, especially when it comes to, mental health. I can give you my experiences and, different techniques, how to cope with different things and stuff. But please don't be afraid to just email me and tell me what's going on. Yeah, please, everybody as well. I was just going to say the same thing. Everybody in the chat, my friend who has terminal cancer, his name Angela. I'm not asking for anything, but just to keep her in your prayers for me, please. Because I do believe in the power of prayer. And we must have had some prayer warriors out there yesterday because, she made it through the surgery and I was petrified that she wouldn't make it through the surgery, but she did. So, that's all I'm asking from people is to just keep Angela in your prayers for me. That's all I need right now. But thank you all again. And I'll be here tomorrow at the same time. If I can go live in the daytime for a little bit because it's Sunday, I will do. I've got a bit of work, like I say, in the morning to get done. So I'll get that done and I'll be with you as soon as I can. Thank you, everybody, for coming over again. Much love. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to anybody new that's come in the room tonight and spoke. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll be back same time tomorrow. I love you all loads. Mwah. Good night. God bless.